Y'all see him in the streets struggling, young, dumb, and thuggin', give a fuck about nothing. Stuck at rock bottom, trying to come up on something. Pumping from sundown to sun.
What's up, guys? Just here. We're back at my channel. We're back for the reaction to The Walking Dead. This is the final season, season 11, episode 23, the penultimate episode for the entire series. That's a mouthful, family. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm a little bit nervous going to this one, especially based off the next episode's title for the series finale, Rest in Peace, because I've kind of joked around and complained all season long how it feels like every single major character is basically wearing plot armor at this point. If you go back to my reaction to the season premiere for the season, I was like, all right, it's the final season, all bets are off, nobody is safe. 22 episodes later, everybody's been safe. So yeah, I'm definitely a little bit nervous for this one because I feel like the time has come for us to lose a major character. But last episode, we took back Alexandria, we saved Herschel, we still don't know the actual whereabouts of Coco. Where the hell is Coco? That's priority number one now. We need a rescue mission for Coco. And then on the other side of things, back in the Commonwealth, man, they freaking built it up. I was not a fan of Mercer last episode till the very end. They built it up so nicely. Dun, 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 dun. It's time to fuck shit up. So I'm ready to fuck shit up for this reaction. If you guys look for my full reaction to the show, link to my Patreon is down in the description below. If you already subscribed to the channel, now's a very good time to click that button down below. Smash the like button while you're there. That said, let's jump right in. Let's check it out. Let's go.
For the longest time, we were just fighting to survive.
Look at all those weapons. It's time to go to war.
Trying to get back what we lost. This family, my family, we would do anything to protect each other.
Hell yeah, we would.
And we're fighting now for something else.
So badass.
My brother Carl dreamed of a day when we'd all live together in peace.
I'm telling you, man, Rick's coming back.
My dad Rick was searching for mercy.
It's giving me goosebumps.
But we didn't know when we started this.
Passing on the hat.
This would be the day everything changed.
It's tradition. Look who it is.
You're planning to do this?
Do what?
Take out the bitch.
Pamela?
The bitch.
Like I get that others have
The boss bitch.
back. But as far as I'm concerned, none of us are safe as long as she's still breathing. Assuming you agree.
He's gonna help for the sake of his wife and child.
Look, together, you and I, we get this done. We don't need the others.
Not a we.
Not until the spin-off. It's the calm before the storm right now. Final goodbyes. Everybody's happy, peaceful.
They're minors. Yeah?
I'm coming.
No.
But
I need you here.
It's not safe, Judith.
that's crap. This isn't the future my brother wanted. Not what my mom and dad fought for. Not yet.
Alright? You stay right with me. Okay?
Alright, she's officially on the team. Woo! Back together.
Thanks to your brother.
I never should have doubted Mercer.
First, I need to gather enough troops willing to make a move on Pamela. But if you and Max can keep the public fired up, it may give us enough cover to put things in place.
But how can I best assist?
By staying here.
We'll be back as soon as we can.
Darling,
You better listen. I know sometimes our people step up and try to do things, but he just needs to lay low right now. Woo! Yes! That's what I wanted to see last episode. They gave me my Trade Walker kill. They made me wait till the second last episode of the entire series, but I got my Trade Walker kill.
You know we're gonna get our daughter back, right?
Is that your faith talking?
You, yes.
Well, you better just
Coco better be okay. When I talk about major characters being killed off, I don't consider Coco one of them just yet.
Sorry for what happened.
Thank you, but I don't have time for your sorry, so I'm trying to get in contact with the guy who can help us. She says she's happy we found you.
I wanted Pamela to hear me, but shouldn't hurt people. Shouldn't have done a lot of things.
You could fix your mistakes.
Connie's like super motivational. Alright, we're finally seeing the people of the Commonwealth. Maybe not 50,000, but
you have no idea how
a couple dozen.
no ma'am.
A lot of people aren't happy about the verdict. It'll take some time to narrow down the suspect list. There have been reports of people going missing in the Commonwealth for a while. We don't have many answers, but maybe this time we get lucky.
Hopefully he's not showing his cards too much here. I feel like she's reading them.
4 more people.
She might be on to him. Oh, snitch.
I want a door-to-door search for Porter. If he's found, shoot him on sight.
Never thanked you for getting in front of those rifles. Thank you.
That was big.
Why'd you do it?
A lot of reasons.
It was the right thing to do. Ezekiel, he always does the right thing, man.
Dying a martyr, you living. Making something positive out of your days, not that. Gotta keep me from giving in to anger. I don't want to live out whatever days I got left in bitterness. You know?
He's a real one.
I'm not even supposed to be here, man. Cancer. Yet I smile. So why'd you tell the warden your name instead of mine?
Leave a better story about me than the one you've been telling. That when it mattered, I did something right.
I like this,
It
man.
wasn't to prove anything. It wasn't to get anything in return. Hell, it wasn't even to save my own ass. To save all you.
I felt that.
You all are better than me. And if you think I don't know that,
Not anymore.
then you haven't been paying attention.
Please tell me Maggie heard all that.
I haven't heard from my mom in a long time.
Neither have we. Where the fuck is Michonne?
Reasons for that? But she can take care of herself better than just about anyone else.
She can, but I want to see her too, much like Rick.
Carl too.
The 2 are a lot alike.
He died saving people.
Yeah, he did.
It's not gonna happen to you though.
Wish we had more time to just remember them.
Man, they're killing me with the emotions this episode. I feel like a constant glaze over my eyes.
Yeah, this is hard. I tell you every story I remember about all the people that loved you.
And even thinking about the journey that baby Judith had, like Tyrese and Carol, her story is crazy.
Mrs. Mercer,
Hey, it's me.
let's switch to another channel.
Your old apartment number.
Where are you?
On a train. Headed back to you.
Train.
We're bringing people.
Does he not even know about this?
Pamela disappeared.
What are you planning to do?
Fuck shit up.
Change things. Get Pamela down. Think you'd be okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we can get those prisoners back,
The way he said it, man.
they're witnesses. I
Yeah.
have legal grounds to remove Pamela.
The train takes us to a depot ways out.
Oh, red alert.
We can make our way to the city. Can you get us in?
Old access tunnel under the west wall leads up into Union Station. It's good to hear your voice. We got an alert.
It's a swarm approaching from the east.
To the RV. Love the whispers. How they stretch them too. They're like, to the RV. Oh. Oh! Jules. She got pushed back. Yeah, he's got to get her. Oh! Elijah got pushed back too. Oh! Lydia! We gotta amputate. Cut that shit off. Holy hell. Something finally happened to one of our main characters. I didn't want that though. Be careful what you wish for, folks. Fuck! This is gonna be brutal, man. You're gonna be joining Aaron soon. One of us. One of us. One of us.
It's not smart, babe. You are so loved, Lydia. We're gonna get you through this, okay?
Well, they got a fucking sword. Jerry's sword, so she's gonna be okay. Oh God.
I'm sorry.
Yo, it looked like he cut high. Uh-oh. We got 2 bogeys.
Stop wasting time. Move. All right, let's move. You heard it. Move.
Close call.
I think we're good.
Sure. All right, let's go.
I like that Judith is basically taking the lead here. This isn't our first rodeo. We've done this shit before. Remember Negan's outpost? Stabbing everybody in their sleep? Now we just need to do it while they're awake.
Governor, come in.
Oh, the snitch.
Yeah,
He just pulled additional backup to deal with court. Nothing unusual.
I'm sure Mercer has his reasons.
You can check it out. She does. If she figures it out, man, she is smart.
Once you're in position, peel your section west.
Look at these above shots. So much is happening right now. I'm loving this episode. Like, no matter which group we go to, I'm invested at this point. As I should be. It's the second last episode of the entire series, but I haven't been this far the entire time. Oh! Hitched a ride. Oh, did they flip? Everything is going to shit now.
Heavy ammo. Once the others regroup, we roll out and knock the hell out of this thing before it gets to our city.
Open up, mandatory start.
Why did he go there? Yes! Eugene! He's lost every fight of his life. He's no longer a coward. Oh yeah, she definitely passed out for a while. I would have too. She's got like tear dried on her eye or on her cheek.
You need a doctor first.
You need us.
Where's her hand?
I'm sorry, okay?
Throw it out there. Like, alright, we gave them a hand. I should be joking right now. I'm going to hell for that one.
Did you get that arm with that? We'll meet up later. You sure? Yeah. Piece of copper.
I don't like this. Protect Jerry at all costs.
See you on the other side.
No. Might as well be saying I'll be right back in a horror film. That was his final goodbye right there, wasn't it? Damn, they're like dead center in the town. They popped up dead center. Middle of the Commonwealth. It feels too easy though. There's no resistance. No guards. It's a trap.
We're almost there.
Oh!
Now, we've already lost contact.
He ain't gonna be in the finale.
You're under arrest for treason by order of Governor Mills.
I'll go. But you need to fortify the city's defenses before the swarm reaches the perimeter.
The governor insists that the walls will hold.
There's something going
Shoot
on.
this
out there,
bitch.
bitches. You gotta listen to me. This is bigger than Pamela's bullshit. Stop the dead before it's too late.
We're in a full-on shootout here. Oh, not Connie, thank God. Oh, right next to her. Oh! Pamela shot Judith. No. Yeah, you did that. Take her. I think it was a shoulder shot, but...
We gotta go. We gotta go now. Throw it.
I'm breathing so heavy right now. I'm like fucking pissed off, angry. Woo. I don't think Judith died. I think it was a shoulder shot, but fuck. Carl flashbacks. It's making me emotional, man. Rick running with Carl. Now, Daryl running with Judith.
Hey.
Got everyone. But we need to make sure Judith's okay. Miko's brother. Find Miko's brother. He can save Judith. Okay. I feel better. Even though we haven't done that yet. The fact that I just thought of that. Climbers. Variants. Yo, he got up there quick. There's more of them. Yes! Yo, this is fantastic. And of course he flipped the switch. Pandemonium. Gates are open. Shit is officially hit the fan. Oh yeah. I'm loving this right now. Except for Judith being shot. That fucking sucked.
The dead. They are climbing the walls. They are flooding in.
That's what happens when you take Mercer off the front gates.
They are flooding in.
Pull our forces back to the estates.
Ma'am,
Place additional troops at my home and secure the surrounding area. Birth the swarm towards the lower wards. That will buy you time to gather essential personnel.
Even she's like, wait, what?
that would leave thousands of citizens unprotected. That is a death sentence.
We protect the estates. Seal the rest off.
They're pinning us in!
Get inside somewhere. And climbers too. I thought there was only like one climber in the bunch. Where did all these variants come from? I love that they're swearing so much too this later half of the season. I feel like every character is gonna drop at least one F-bomb. Where's Jerry? This is so fucking intense. Fuck, they got cut off too. They bought enough time for Judith and Daryl. Whew. Man, this was a roller coaster of an episode. Tons of emotions. I don't know why I'm so emotional. Maybe because there's a lot of callbacks in there, but alright guys. That was The Walking Dead final season, season 11, episode 23. Family, the penultimate episode for the entire series. We only have one more episode to go, guys. The series finale is next. I don't know if it's an extended episode. I haven't heard anything about it. I've tried my best to avoid spoilers, and thank God I have. The only thing I saw about this episode, I didn't say it at the start, but the only thing I saw about this episode was scrolling through Twitter. I saw some random person who I don't follow just popped up for whatever reason because I post a lot about The Walking Dead. Is this episode is really good. That was the only spoilers that I saw going into this episode. And you know what? Damn it, they spoiled it for me because this episode was really good. This was probably my favorite episode of the entire season. They finally upped the stakes quite a bit. Some significant stuff finally happened to our major characters, our main characters, which I've been pleading for, I've been begging for. I've been feeling like for the longest time, our main characters, they basically have plot armors. Like, they can walk through entire horror with nothing on them. Never mind any like guts, blood, or anything. Like, they'll be perfectly fine. This episode, finally, they showed us, no, that is no longer the case. It took them to the second last episode of the entire series of this season to actually happen, but man, I did not expect any of this to play out the way that it is, the way that it actually occurred. Lydia was basically born as a whisperer, and the fact that she got bit by the Horde while that whole scene was playing out, all she had to do was let go. Like, Elijah will be fine. He's a fighter. He's covered in blood and guts. Like, he can just loop around. He'll make his way back. Like, I don't know why the need to hold on was, why she did that. Same with Jules and Luke. They may just find out. You didn't have to freaking... I feel like it was unnecessary, but at the same time, it was a crazy scene. Man, it was an emotional scene. Seeing her after, like, even after she got bit, she's like, I don't care about the arm. We just have to save Elijah. Like, he's out there by himself. Yes, he is, but he's a fighter. Lydia, oh my God. I just feel like it was so unnecessary. It didn't have to happen. It really didn't. It really sucks that it did happen. There's a part of me that is kind of glad that something finally did happen, though. I did not want that to happen to her, though. Like, I did not expect that in a million years. Man, that whole scene. Thank God Jerry was there with his sword, slicing it right off. It's probably a clean cut. I feel like he went up pretty high, though, because the view that we have, like, the bite was, like, mid-arm. At least it looked like it was mid-arm, mid-forearm. And then the slice, like, for the camera, it looked like it was like pretty close to the shoulder that he was cutting. So I don't know. They got to go back to that. I want a clearer view of that to see where exactly he sliced. But when he was swinging it looked like it was higher up there. But even though the bite was about mid forearm, but at least she's okay. It looked like she woke up. She just needs she needs a doctor, some antibiotics. Not only her though, Judith as well. That whole scene when they popped up there, I was thinking to myself. I think I might have said, I can't remember if I said it out loud for the reaction, but I was like, there's no guards. Like, this seems a little bit too easy. And then right after that is when they showed like the chains on the doors. It was a trap. They were locked in there. They were ready for them to pop up. And man, as much as I dislike Pamela, and I feel like after this episode, she's gonna be one of the most disliked one of the most disliked characters in the entire series, because I can't wait to see what people are saying about her, because as she rolled up, well, she's a smart cookie. I do got to give her a props first before I say what she actually did. She figured it out exactly what Mercer was doing, where he's pulling people away from, what is going to be open, and then she went right for her. She covered it. She made it a trap, and yeah, she caught our people. She then grabbed a gun as the shootout was going down, taking place. Of course, the one fucking person that she shoots is Judith. I should have realized something was going to happen to her. I got to be honest, though. I did not expect anything to actually happen to Judith. Maybe it's because I was not even thinking about not wanting something to happen to her. But the fact that the entire time I should have put it together that the fact that she's even going there and being a part of that, when it's really the adults going there, she should not be a part of that. Although Carl was doing that shit when he was younger, so she's about that age now. She's a Grimes. She can hold her own, but I should have figured it out. With her going there, something was going to happen to her. I gotta say though, good job to the writers. I didn't figure it out though, because man, of course the one person Pamela shoots as she picks up the gun, like people were getting picked off, her goons were being taken out. She picks up a gun. The one person she shoots is Judith. It definitely looked like a shoulder shot. I'm pretty sure she got shot in the shoulder, so we saw her waking up at the end there too. So I don't think it was a kill shot. Thank God, but my God, I almost broke down at the end there too with Judith waking up in Daryl's arms like, Daddy, man, that was freaking brutal. It looked like Nika was gonna get bit too when he was pushing back the horde, pushing back the crowd, man, just to make room for those two to get through. I did say Miko's brother, he's a doctor, we know that. They didn't bring him up. If they might have mentioned him at the end there while there's a lot going on, there's a lot of commotion, but I was caught up in my emotions, so I might have been talking over the character speaking. I don't know if they mentioned Miko's brother being the one that they're going to, but I feel like he's the only one that crossed my mind, the only one that they could possibly go to right now that could possibly save Judith. So, and Lydia, man, he has some work at him. He didn't even want to be a doctor, this guy. He just wanted to bake some cakes. And he's over here, instead of the bakery, he's gonna have to save a lot of lives, a lot of our characters, not only Judith but Lydia as well. Like, he has some work ahead of him. Fucking that bitch Pamela, man, she's gone full on villain mode. Well, I guess she has been ever since she lost Sebastian, but taking out, there was a second there where she was like, she didn't really believe herself that she actually shot a little kid herself, like a little girl. But then right, like it was a split second, and right after that she's like, fuck it, I'm a villain now, this is what you deserve. Then she retreated back to her office, and even the one guard, the one snitch, all episode, I knew she was gonna be a problem too, but she's like, yeah, send it to her, we're gonna send them off to the lower wards, like the less privileged. Man, that is freaking brutal. Cut them off. And even the guard was like, wait, what? That's a death sentence. Of course it is. Have you not realized what Pamela's been up to this entire time? Like, she's finally coming to the realization, like, I hate that guard. She was pissing me off all episode. And then taking away Mercer, man, of course, as soon as they take away Mercer, lock him up, everything goes to shit. And I didn't know there were so many climbers there as well, so many variants there. Last episode, I saw the one pick up the knife. I was like, all right, we got one variant. We got a badass in the crowd here in the horde, and I knew he was going to be a problem, but there's tons. Where did all these variants coming from? Like, I'm not complaining. They definitely picked up the intensity, the action. Right after Lydia got bit, I gotta say, like, I was full on. Like, I did not know what the fuck was gonna happen next. I was like, all right, now you guys got me. You've upped the intensity, ramped up, like, the tension. This is crazy now. Now that happened, now I don't know what the hell is gonna happen next. That is good writing. What the hell is taking you guys so long? I've been asking for this since the season started, man. I said this in my intro, like, go back to my season premiere reaction. I was like, all right, guys, it's the final season. They're going to go balls to the wall crazy. Nobody is safe. And everybody has been safe up until this point, which has kind of pissed me off. I'm sure some of you guys have been out there, like, getting sick of my complaints for this season, but I do like to keep it real here. if I'm not pleased by something, I'm not just gonna be like, all right, yeah, it's every episode, it's the best episode ever. I love this episode, even though in the back of my mind, I'm like, all right, this episode kind of sucked. I wasn't feeling this, I wasn't feeling that. I made a promise to you guys with these reactions. I will always keep it real, regardless if it pisses people off or not. I don't care about dislikes or whatnot. Clearly, the views are not there, so it doesn't really matter about views or likes and dislikes at this point. I'm just gonna be me and do me. And yeah, up until this point, I've been kind of hating on a lot of this season. I know some of the comments I've gotten, not so much like disagreeing with me, but like, hey, maybe they're doing this for this reason here. And I've been hearing you guys, but at the same point, there's no holding back anymore. Final episodes, like, this is what I've been wanting, and it's finally happened now. Last episode, I thought we should have lost somebody while everything was going down. Not necessarily Negan, but I thought Negan's wife, especially because she's pregnant, like that would have upped the stakes even more and would have brought back the old Negan. If she would have been shot, if that whole scene would have played out like that, but we didn't lose a single person last episode. So because of that, I was like going to this one like, all right, we have to lose somebody this episode. Even though we didn't actually lose anybody, some crazy shit happened, and that's all that I've been asking for. So I'm thankful for it, even though it's some shitty things that happened to our team, to our squad. Like, we took some major L's this episode, especially with Judith being shot, and Lydia, I never in a million years would have guessed that she would be one to get bit. She was basically born in the Horde. Like, she's a whisperer by blood. So yeah, she's like one of the OG whisperers. Like, her Mama Bear was the queen whisperer. So the fact that that happened to her, went down this episode, freaking crazy, man. This was a fantastic episode. One of the best episodes of the entire season. And then with everything going to shit at the end of the episode, like, there's so many people in different places too. Like, Jerry, he is still lost in the Horde. We got Aaron. Did they meet up? Aaron and Lydia, are they still back in the trailer? Like, they need help, serious help. And then the rest of our group that was cut off from the rest of the Commonwealth, like, they're in trouble now because they're boxed in with the Horde. And then Daryl and Judith, they got cut off from the other group that's boxed in with the Horde. Hopefully they make it to Miko. Like, she needs medical attention ASAP. There was so much going down. And then it looks like Pamela's going to retreat back to her estate. Yeah, there is so much going down right now. This was a fantastic episode. I can't give this episode enough praise. The last thing I really want to shout out, aside from all the action and the crazy shit that went down, is the emotional stuff, because they almost got me numerous times, man. The stuff with Judith especially, the stuff with Negan and Ezekiel really patching things up, because I feel like there was like a 3-episode arc between Ezekiel and Negan where they've gotten a lot of scenes together, a lot of on-screen time together, because we never really got between them a lot of on-screen time. So I really have been enjoying these past 3 episodes, the arc, the story that's been going on between them. First was basically Ezekiel like, yo, we're not friends, and then them kind of signing together. Then last episode with Ezekiel actually stepping up for him, and then this episode with kind of coming full circle with him kind of forgiving Negan a little bit, and then him letting him know like, hey, I don't want my future to be bitter. I'm already blessed. Like, he showed him like that he had cancer and everything. He's like, I'm already blessed with this time. I don't want my remaining time to be filled with bitterness. As long as what you do with your remaining time is for the good and for the greater good of people, I freaking love it. And then what Negan was saying afterwards, I'm getting emotional right now, where he's like, whew, I'm not as good as the rest of you guys. Why am I breaking down here? Apologies, guys. But it got to me. Like, this is a real shit, where he's like, I'm not as good as you guys, and I know that. And I have known it for some time. Man, that was such a powerful scene, so emotional. I freaking love the guys. I don't know why it's getting to me so much, but I just really enjoyed it. This was a great episode. I think I'm going to end it there before I full on break out in tears, but hopefully Judith is okay in the finale. Final predictions. I don't know if we're going to lose anybody. I didn't even mention the stuff about Eugene this episode either, because he's a full-on badass now. Never mind Coward Eugene. I feel like R.I.P. Coward Eugene, because he's been reborn as a badass. The one scene where the guard came to the door and like took out the guard, and then right after that, where he's like his badass gear, he's got the hood on and everything, and he reunited with all of our people. That was great to see. Now the rest of our group is together, even though we're all in shitty place. Just the fact that we're together, I always have full faith. Like, we are strong together. Like, man, I don't know how this finale is going to play out, but as of right now, at least for a final time before we lose anybody, if we do lose anybody, we are together for a final time, which is great to see. But if the next episode is even half as good as this one, half as powerful, half as emotional, just half as epic, then this season definitely went out with a bang and definitely went out with some good closure. But yeah, I'm still holding out hope, guys. I want to see Rick Grimes return for the finale. I want to see Michonne return for the finale. If we could get a flashback cameo of Carl, I know there was a lot of discussion about him this episode, and man, it'll be such a piss off. I'll just say this right now. I will storm off. I will snap. I will dislike my own reaction to the next episode if Rick Grimes does not return, because they've been setting it up so much. I feel like it has to happen at this point. Otherwise, they've been setting us up for disappointment. So yeah, I've been predicting it for a while, but I'm calling it here as a final prediction. Rick Grimes, Andrew Lincoln is coming back for the finale. Michonne is coming back for the finale. I really hope, I don't know, I'm not going to make an official prediction that Chandler Riggs is going to come back, that Carl is going to come back as well, but it would be pretty cool to see a flashback with him, or like a dream scenario, like future sequence of what could have been with him. That'd be pretty cool as well. I know they've done that in the show as well, right after Glenn and Abraham passed. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, but I fully welcome it. That'd be great to see, especially if we get current Judith in the same scene as Carl, because we never got that. That'd be freaking epic. But man, I am so ready for the finale. Hopefully you guys are as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my reaction to this. As always, definitely let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. If you guys can like, subscribe, it really helps my channel grow. Till next time, I am out. Enjoy your day. Peace.
Well, I didn't smoke enough for you, didn't drink enough for you, wasn't fun enough for you, wasn't good enough for you, damn. You play me like a yo-yo and shit, well, I'm not the one to be.